let's get some scatter shot going today. What do you say? Okay everybody, welcome to the hideout today, and today we're going to talk about a shotgun. It's a lot of fun. That's just about it. It can be fun. Used for anything else? I don't know. But before we get started, man, thank you for watching the video. Thank you for subscribing. If you have not, please do. Click the ringy-dingy, get a notification. Check us out at sgt1911.com. Buy something and we'll send part of that money over to St. Jude's to help the kids, okay? Alright, let's get down to what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about a Saiga 12 gauge shotgun. Now, I've had this thing several years. Those of you who are up to speed on this know I bought it before 2014. Let's talk just a little bit about it and then we'll go. This is an Izhmash, formerly known as the Kalashnikov concern. So we had a company called Kalashnikov Concern who changed their name to Izhmash in Russia, and they built this shotgun. You're right, it looks like an AK-47, and that's what it was. They just rebuilt it a little bit. But in 2014, Democratic President Barack Hussein Obama signed a presidential or executive order because Russia would not quit pestering the Ukraine. Today, Joe Biden, the Democratic president, we have a full-blown war in the Ukraine. So I guess Putin don't really give a shit about our Democratic president's opinion, but that's another story. Let's talk about the shotgun. Shotgun 12 gauge. It's got, I put a poly choke on it out here so you can adjust it between full and modified, things like that. It's got rails on it, 15 rails if you want to put a flashlight, different things, just like any other AK. It's got the gas piston here. This one right here, you can regulate right here to where how much gas it gets on a shotgun. I mean, I'm shooting cheap Winchester loads, low brass loads. I need to open that gas port up all the way so I get more gas to make it function. If I was shooting like a 3-inch Magnum 4s or something, I could close that gas port down, reduce the gas a little bit, and it still functions. So it's basically an AK. The problem is, and there are some problems, believe it or not, with the AK models. My opinion is just this: AKs weren't designed to be shotguns, so they really don't work as well as an AK-47, and we're going to get into a few things, but it does have the stock that extends. It's got a pistol grip. It's got the typical safety. You know, nothing unusual. It looks like an AK with a big bull barrel. It's an AK 12 gauge. Now, one of the things that makes this kind of not as good as what we wanted, here's our front sight here. Instead of back here on the barrel, it's here. And our rear sight's here. So our sight radius is 8 inches. So we got a sight radius, well, how long is the whole thing? 42-inch long shotgun with a sight radius of 8 inches. I've got handguns that have sight radius of 6 and 8 inches. No shit, really do. And that is, you know, this is way, way, way too short for it to be accurate for anything. But you know what? It looks cool. It looks cool. But let's talk about it just a little bit. It doesn't, let me show you. So we got to make it meet American laws. This right here is a 2-round magazine. 2 rounds is all to go in that big thing. Because we can't have a shotgun that you hunt with in the United States that handles more than 3 rounds. This big old thing only holds 2, and then you got 1 in the chamber. It's a pain in the ass to load or anything else. But let's move it on up. We got a 5-round. Now we got a 5-round magazine in there. Is it a pain in the ass? Still a pain in the ass. Let's keep going. We got a 12-round. We got a 12-round magazine. So I want to ask you about a shotgun that's got 12 rounds hanging out the bottom of it like that. What are you going to do with that? You can go out in the yard and have fun, and that's about it. That's what it's all about, fun. Sometimes our Second Amendment rights are not other, you know, we all know why it's there, but sometimes, by golly, it's just to have fun and play, and that's what we're going to do today. Also, we can keep going, and it looks cool. There's like a 12-round magazine, a drum magazine that goes in the back, bottom. Now, you guys know how these AK ones go in and rock in like that. So you got a 12-round magazine in there. And it looks cooler than shit. You know it does. Here's the problem, though. It don't freaking work. So, I mean, I've tried and tried and tried to get this thing to work. And it's a PMag. And I can't get it to shoot no more than 1 round. It just won't freaking do it. So it's basically a waste of damn money. Does it look good? It looks good. But let me tell you what looks better. This one even looks better. This is like the 20-round magazine drum. Goes in the bottom. You got to rock it in down at the bottom, same way. There it is. It's in there. I want you to look at this beast. Now, I will say this about it now. It's got a little jig going like all AKs. Let me take the magazine out. Notice I did not chamber one. The bolt's still to the rear. You see it? Still to the rear. This one here, I've shot it once and it did go all the way through and cycle once. I shot it another time, it would not. So I don't know what we're going to find out, but we're going to find out. These straight magazines seem to run pretty good. They're built for the Sega 12. They're not any other thing. And these right here seem to run fine. But when you start getting them in this spring wrapping around there, it seems to start having some problems. Is it a cool looking shotgun? It's a cool looking shotgun. This looks like something frickin' Rambo carried around the back of his pickup truck or something. But is it worth a damn? No, it ain't worth a damn. I mean, we're gonna go out here in a minute. You know, I'd say I'd kiss your ass if it shoots, but as soon as I do that, it'll shoot. So I'm not going to go that far, but do I expect to have problems with it? You damn right I do. I think for all practical purposes, it's a cool looking piece of shit. So let's go see if it'll go bang, bang, bang. Okay, guys, we're outside the range. I got the Izhmash AK 12 gauge made by Izhmash. It's a Sega 12, formerly known as a Kalashnikov. You know, it's like it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't expect it to run perfect. It never has. You know, I brought one magazine out here that's got like 12 rounds in there. I told you earlier, I have never, ever got this thing to run empty. And if it don't run empty today, I'll just pitch it on the ground and go on about my business. But what we're going to do, we're going to start out small and gradually work up and see if we can have some fun. You know, that sight radius being as short as it is there, you know, accuracy on a shotgun, that's not what this thing is made for. AKs were built for them bottleneck 7.62 by 39 rounds. This thing here is just an afterthought, kind of like a dream, somebody's dream that probably just didn't work out the way it should. But, you know, before they got jacked around, I was lucky enough to get one. You rock that in there just like you do it an AK. Yep, about the bolt lock back. Alright, it's there. Let's go forward. Now, I should just have 2 rounds, even though that thing sticks out the bottom about like that. Fires 2. We're going to step it up to 5 rounds. And lock the bolt back so it'll load. Do it with my right hand. I do a lot of things better with my right hand. There we go. Yeah, we'll try another one. We'll keep on running them so long as they'll run. Ah, man, I love to smell that powder. You know, Russian gun, probably Chinese powder. American shooting it. Look at this big thing. Look at that. What a hopping big old thing. Alright, let's see. Uh-oh. what? Somebody's trying to get my dog or get to my woman a pickup truck. They're shit out of luck, right? Now let's try this. Man, cross your fingers. I hope it runs. I got a bad feeling. We'll try it. It loaded one. Shake it a little bit. Tap it. Woo. It did it. How about that? Woo. You know, it never fails. I come to the range, something's gonna make a liar out of me. Let's try it again. This one. Let's see if this one's gonna run. Man, I got it hot. I got it hot. All right. Woo. Let's see what's going on. Let's get some smoke coming. Whoa, look at that. I have to tell you guys, woo! I don't know if you can see it. Look at the color of the barrel. It's turning gray. It's getting hot, man. Man, woo, it's hot. Smells good. You know, guys, I don't think you can buy, I know you can't buy these new anymore, but you can find them on Gunbook and stuff. They're a lot of fun. But that's about it. They're fun. Take it out. Get you some cheap shotgun shells if you can find any. Get you some shotgun shells and have a big time. You know what? It's our Second Amendment right. Not to just defend ourselves, but by golly, we get to have fun as free American citizens. Till we get to shoot together, shoot safe and shoot straight. Hoo!